Hi, my lovely souls. Lizzie the Lightworker here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new checking me out, and if you've already seen me and you're subscribed, I thank you for that subscription and for following me and liking my videos and making the beautiful comments that you all make. I'm so grateful for every single one of you and the time that you give me. Okay, so that's why I want to do my very best to help you and provide peaceful, helpful, healing, harmonious, loving messages here. Okay? Today we're going to work on Aquarius male and a Libra female because we have not covered that yet. Okay, so what we're going to do is what we usually do. We get our divine male's energy on this side and our divine female Libra energy on that side, and we talk about a little bit about what's going on, the way that they're feeling individually, and then we come together in the middle and we talk about the relationship itself, maybe some things that need some work or some healing, and that sort of thing, okay? So let's get started with our Aquarius male. Okay, so our Aquarius male, the way he may be feeling in this divine energy, he may be feeling a little bit dissatisfied, getting sort of like refusal type attitude, or maybe even a little bit I'm too good for this attitude, if that makes any sense. All right, it's like being offered things but not the right thing. Like, it's like not that you just can't put your finger on what you want. Like, we could all get into that like funk energy where we're like feeling like kind of scattered and crazy, like, and maybe even like a little depressed or like apathetic, and we don't know why, and we're sitting trying to figure out why, and the more energy we spend on that, the more irritated we become. And it's like, okay, all these cups are here, but it's like, I don't really want that one, I don't like that one, I don't want to try that, I don't want to do this, I don't know. So that's the energy, if that makes sense. That's his energy right now, and it might be for a good reason, or he might just sort of be in a funk. Okay, sometimes this is telling you to get over it, though. It's like sort of saying, you know, wake up. You know, you have to eventually pick something, or try to pick the better choice or the better thing that, you know, you sort of want. It's like sort of like balance out a little bit. Okay, if that makes any sense. Yeah, see? And we get temperance. Temperance is saying, yes, balance out those emotions, okay? Because I do feel like this is a bit emotional. And it's about attitude, okay? So you want to try to have a healthy attitude going into anything, whether it's a job, a relationship, a new financial situation, buying a house, let's just say moving. You want to have the right attitude. And you want to take a balanced approach and sort of manage out like your feelings, okay? I feel like he may need to get a better handle on his self, like his health. You know, maybe he's overindulging in things. When I see cups, sometimes I see alcohol. I don't know if that's true. I'm just throwing it out there. Sometimes that's what I see. It's a sort of a warning to balance yourself out a little bit. I'm not saying like don't do anything or don't enjoy anything or have, you know, fun or whatever, but it's sort of telling you to like balance that out, okay? And sort of manage and do things with patience, okay? Because I feel like this is impatience a bit, or getting to impatience. This is sort of telling you to have patience. So I don't know if he felt like he was losing patience here in this union, or he just wasn't accepting any offers in this union, or he didn't like what was being offered. I'm not sure. Okay. When we get the Hangman talks about sacrifice. Okay, and getting a different perspective on things. So I feel like our Aquarius male might be doing a bit of soul searching here. Okay, I feel like he might be in an energy where he's not sure what he wants here. He knows he wants something, but he just can't put his finger on it. And I feel like he needs to have a bit more of a spiritual experience here and open up more spiritually. He might be going to be starting a new spiritual path here. I feel like he's hopeful, but yeah, I feel like he's doing something too where he's sacrificing. Let's get some cards on our Libra divine female. Okay, so our Libra divine female, I feel like her energy is very determined. I feel like she's very determined, very fiery, confident, bold, genuine. you know, passionate, creative. She might be popular. She just kind of knows what she wants. She's not afraid to take risks. Very self-aware. I would say a leader, positive, optimistic, courageous, somebody who just doesn't give a shit. They're just going to take the risk. And, you know, I don't know if that has to do with maybe her energy is a bit much for him and he's used to a different, more balanced approach. I just feel like she's going to go after what she wants no matter what, okay? She's definitely like warm and charming. I'm getting that. And then, I don't know, I'm feeling like the energy is telling you to like finish what you start. Okay, let's get some more cards out. All right, so I don't know. I feel like she's on the move here. She might have been thinking about a move or making a move. Okay, she might have been thinking about making a move on him. Maybe he wasn't ready for this offer. She might be now thinking that she wants to move away from this. Okay, I feel like this could be a physical move as well. Physically moving away, like it could be, or just her energy has turned away now. I feel like that's what's going on here. Like she's just maybe had a period of time where she's just a little bit disgusted. Maybe she doesn't want to wait. Maybe, you know, she's giving him his space, or, you know, he's got some stuff to sort out and she just doesn't want to wait. I feel like with that Queen of Wands energy, that's a very fiery energy, very impatient too. Okay. Yeah, she's definitely moving on. Her energy, our Libra divine female, she's definitely moving on. She's moved on. She's moved away from this. I feel like she doesn't regret it too much either. I feel like he was just too stuck for her. Too stuck. But he's not in a bad energy. Let me make that very, very clear. He's doing what he needs to do for himself right now. Absolutely. The Hangman is a good card for opening up. Like opening up spiritually, like becoming more open to things, like self-focused, sort of like going within for the answers. You know, he's absolutely doing exactly what he needs to do for himself, okay? It's not a bad energy. I feel like it's even disciplined. He's trying to get disciplined. She's moved on. She's going. She's like, almost like she doesn't really care. I feel like, not that she doesn't care, but I feel like she just felt like she had to stop wasting her energy. Okay. If he wasn't ready, because I do feel like he turned down an offer from her, or, you know, something happened where they weren't seeing eye to eye, and this is what caused this. Okay. He might have some substance abuse. I'm not sure. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay. This may or may not resonate with everybody, but yeah, I feel like she wants balance in a relationship. She just wasn't getting it. So I feel like that was her cue. She took her cue. Okay. Ultimately, I feel like she could be happy on her own. She's very independent. I feel like he could be okay on his own. I feel like they had definitely some good positive things to the relationship. There was a good stable foundation here. Was a stable foundation, yeah. And he wasn't moving fast enough for her. I just feel like he wasn't moving fast enough. I think that he needs to work on what he has to bring to the table to her. I think he wants to have his own. I think if he was in this period of confusion and apathy and sort of like, you know, maybe was disgusted with himself, or, you know, he just didn't feel good enough. You know, she has a very high energy, very, like, I'm not going to say high horse, but, you know, she knows she's the shit. You know, it's almost like ego. There's big ego here. Okay. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that that's what a Queen of Wands energy is. Ego. It's strong. You know who you are. You know what you want. There's no beating around the bush with a Queen of Wands energy. So yeah, I think that structurally, this relationship had some good bones. You know when they say a house has good bones? That's what I'm feeling like, but it definitely needed some work, okay? I feel like it's more on his part. He's got to feel like he's got something to bring to the table here. And, I mean, you know, that's important for a man to feel that way. I know I'm not trying to be like gender biased or old fashioned, but a lot of guys need to feel like they're okay and or want to have equality. You know what I mean? At least have equality in a relationship. All right. So I feel like if he's working on himself and she's just fine moving on, that's okay, because this is exactly what is supposed to be happening in this union, and it can only lead to happiness here. Okay, it leads to happiness. In the Chariot, it's movement. Okay, it's movement, it's victory, it's hard work, but it's movement, and it's definitely working on becoming more balanced. All right, so as they go their separate paths, they're just working on becoming more balanced. And then when they come back together, they can have, he'll have something to offer her more, or he'll at least know what he wants by then. All right. I do feel like they want to be together though. Okay. I do. I feel like they would make each other happy. As soon as this clears up on both sides, I feel like, you know, she's going to be a little bit more career focused and do her thing, and he is trying to find himself. So yeah, coming together. In the end result, we get the Chariot. Yes, let's pull one for that. And strengthening bonds. So once this Knight comes back in with that good energy, and I have something to offer now, and I'm going to make you an offer, and I think that she'll accept it, and they'll be happy, okay? And I think it'll happen fairly quickly when it does, and they'll be able to strengthen their bonds. They weren't able to do that in the past. Okay, their energies were just too different, but they'll be able to do that in the future. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Aquarius Divine Male, Libra Divine Female. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Please like and subscribe. And as always, guys, many, many blessings to you all. This has been Lizzie the Lightworker.